Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Today I'm bringing you Factorio. Factorio is a very nice game. I really like it a lot. I bought it a few months ago and I've been playing ever since. It's a 2D, you can say, game where you actually collect resources, build your own base, defend yourself. But for some reason I never got to the end because I either run out of something or I run out of space and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, let's play Factorio. I know bits and bobs around it, so I'll have a swift start, hopefully, fingers crossed, and we'll be able to start our journey there. If you don't know what the Factorio is, I'll put the link in the description so you'll be able to check it out. It's on Steam. I don't remember how much it costs right now, but I think it's about £15 for Factorio, and let's get right into it. I'll start a brand new game, so we won't load from any other one. So if we go into normal default settings, just have everything as it is, purely because I don't want to add additional items in there, because you can have like rich resources, marathon, deathward, marathon, railroad, and stuff like that. So if we go with default, so that's just a normal map. So let's just generate preview so we can have a look what it looks like, and then we'll be able to either go with this one or try another one. With that one, it seems something like Minecraft, but it's more 2D, because you know you generate seeds and stuff like that. So the red dot is basically the enemy, which will attack me if I get too close or produce too much toxic in the air. It's 5 AM in the morning. I should be sleeping right now. Right. So I've got a lot of copper, iron, and a lot of other resources. So it's not a bad place to start. Eventually, we'll get all around here. Fingers crossed. So if I jump in, and let's just go with this one. There's no point of just messing around because they're more or less the same. The stuff's gonna be all over the place, and we will try to get our rail around. So let us start. So if we try to, we got a burner and we have a stone furnace. What we need to find is to try to find some resources like coal, stone. We need to see if we can actually find anything. So that's what the basic game is. Let's try to get some wood because we'll use that as well. Boom. That's going to get much faster eventually once I get some resources up and running. We can actually use the wood to get the furnace running. So if we go up and if we get iron first, we'll be able to get ourselves sorted. So if we get, I've got 8 iron plates as well. How much is that? That was 4. That was 8. So if we get the iron chest for now, because it's slightly bigger, in my opinion. If I remember correctly, I haven't used wooden ones for a very long time. I was normally starting my own and stuff, getting myself sorted. So on the right hand side, right here, you will see how many resources you can gain. So to start it off with, it's best to sort of put it in a bit biggest amounts because you're going to start building from there. So what I saw, it was like 16, I believe, yeah, 17. So I'll just put it there, put a chest there, so you'll go straight to the chest once it has been drilled out. So if I take half and put it there and then put a furnace right here, actually what I can actually do is take, I didn't need this, I can basically take the chest and put the furnace there, so everything will start going into the furnace straight away. And it's not the same as is in Minecraft, where if you don't have resources, you're still burning up the coal and everything else. So in this one, you can actually put as much as you want, and it will stop if it needs to be. So if I put a random chest, in between coal and iron, because I'll start running out of items, and as soon as I have some, actually I think that we have enough, because I want to get a pickaxe I can actually start getting stuff quicker. If I will try to get to and show you as much as I can, obviously. I've got 10 iron here, so let's create pickaxes. Create all of them. It's alright. Got 2. Okay, so if we have a quick look where more trees are, if you have a look at the bottom, it's so much quicker now, so it should be quite enjoyable. Start doing this. What I'm thinking of doing is, I'm not too keen about crafting it and on my own and, you know, trying to get everything there. What I'm thinking of doing is automating everything, so everything is done for me. I don't need to sort of do much, and I can think about doing other things, getting better electricity and stuff like that. So the beginnings are always tedious because you need to go up and around. You don't have everything in one place, and you don't have that many resources to actually automate it. But I will try my best to actually start and do it straight away, well, as soon as I can, really. What we need to do ideally is to get coal somewhere around. We got copper, we got iron, we got copper, we got stone, we got stone. Yeah, so the map that you actually saw earlier is, if you start walking around, you will be actually able to uncover more areas. At the moment I don't want to go too far, because if I come across some nasties, I won't be able to defend myself that well, because from what I saw, the colonization from the nasties are quite big. But we can do a little bit of a trip and see what we can do about this. What I'm hoping to do in this episode is to actually at least try to get some, where is it, what do you call, no, that's too early. I want to get at least the automation, because what that gives us is we'll be able to put a crafting in there, and if we provide them with the items, it will actually craft it down. And if you research this, it will actually bring you one of the inserters as well, which, if you think about it, when you're mining, you can actually put so many mines. I don't know if you probably saw a lot of let's players doing that. So if you put one of the mining items there, you will actually be able to put it on conveyor belts and take it somewhere else to actually smelt it, so it's not taking up the space. Turn off the autosaving, it's tedious, but I'm gonna do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. I might actually do some mining off the camera, so there is less items to do, so we can focus on like building and upgrading everything, instead of going around and hitting trees to get wood. How much have I got? 66. A little bit of a journey back home. What I was going to say, at the same time where you can actually play the normal game, you can say the vanilla game of it, you actually can also download some mods. I'll take half, so I can put there you go. That should be sorted for a while. If I take out the iron, it's not making it wait, and try to explore it a little bit more. As I said, at the moment I can't do much. All I can do is build a conveyor belt, burner, basic items. What I might actually do is just get some stone to build another miner to put it on a hopper. I was about to say coal, but there's no coal around. The copper, so we'll be able to mine both of them for whenever we need to. So if you craft one of these and one of the stone furnaces, so we can put exactly as it was on the other side. I know the one here, if I scroll it up, we got copper ore 858k, which is in there, and this one is just 176k. So, and we've got 1 million of iron. That's nothing. If you go further in the game, iron ore, it's nothing comparing to what I've got here. So if we put it down somewhere, 4k, that's not ideal. Yeah, it will most likely have to do 4k. There you go. So that's a 4k. If we put it here, I need to get more items. I need to find where the coal actually is. Well, now the trees will actually do. Can't do nothing. We can't do less. So yes, what I was saying is you can actually get mods to speed up the time. So let's say you're crafting a lot of things, and you don't have to wait a whole lot of time. You can actually speed up the time so it's created faster. You can get mods for crafting items which are not originally there to help you with the early stages of the game, for example, because later in the game you can actually get bots to build, repair and stuff like that around the base, but obviously that's very expensive and it's mid-game, you can say. So you can actually download a mod to help you with the early game. Obviously if you played it before, I would expect you to actually look into this yourself, because at the moment I wouldn't normally start, you can say, from beginning. I would destroy everything and start rebuilding on the ones that I've got already. But for this let's play, I start it from all over again. That's not an issue at all, and we'll see how far we'll be able to get. Just a little bit more, and we'll go back. What I might do is I'll get some trees and cut the recording and collect the trees and start the recording back up, so I can actually show you more in-depth game than just, oh yes, this is what you do, and just you looking at me chopping the trees and not doing anything. So at least there will be something that I will be able to show you, which you might find interesting or entertaining or anything like that, because obviously you might be playing alongside and you might be thinking about what you can do or the best way around it. So let's go. Well, I was about to cut the video, but I thought, because it's the first episode, I don't want to bore you, so I might actually finish the recording soon and just chop the trees off camera, not really do anything around here, just bits and bobs collecting like resources, not crafting or anything else. So that should ideally be able to speed up the time. I was about to say the wood can't be smelted. How is the other ones doing here? They're still going strong, so let's collect that. So we got nearly 100 iron already, 85 iron plates, we got some stone, we got some iron ore, which I don't need. I'm gonna put it in there so it can be smelted. Yeah, and when I first started the game, I was thinking everything has to be separated, so it can't be connected and stuff like that. Eventually I found that you can actually put the drill next to the furnace and it's going to automatically put it in. Eventually, if I get inserters, I will be able to put it from the so it's take it from the furnace and put it into chest. That's from the early stages. Eventually you can do much more. And what's this? Okay, let's get it. Right, so as I said, what I will do, I'll collect some trees, so I have some something to burn it with, so I can actually start everything. I might actually go around exploring to find out if I can find coal. If I do, I will start recording just to show you how far I've gotten to actually find it, because there doesn't seem to be anywhere in this square. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like it, leave me the comments if you want me to try something else, try a different game, anything else, and if you did enjoy the video, just don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!